Pre-race.
I've heard that Chris Warwick is the world champion of Humpty Doo.
In what sport?
Well, this year anyway. Yeah, well that's the question, isn't it?
I've heard he's got quite the reputation.
yeah, he has. Yeah. It's all made up. It's all lies.
Up and coming Aussie star, future Dakar champion.
Yep. Cool. Where have you been this year?
Where have I been this year?
You've been to Mexico?
Quite a few places. Mexico late in the year.
Later this year?
Late last year.
Yeah, rightio. You've been in Europe a fair bit?
Europe late last year. I'm off to Erzberg again at the end of this month. That'll be the next big race after here, and the one that I'm training for the most. So
I've seen those rocks.
Playing in the rocks a lot.
Yeah,
crazy rock gardens.
Yeah.
And but yeah,
how long do you spend in those rocks? You got like a few hundred meters.
Yeah, well the other day
would you go out there for like an hour or something? Or
yeah, I try and do an hour or two. Yeah.
Just solid in the rocks.
Yeah, just in the rocks. Yeah.
How the hell does the bike handle that? I know you handle it.
It's pretty good. You've got to ride it a lot differently. Like the first time I used to go out there and play in the rocks, it was I used to bore the bike and crash my brains out and have oil leaking out everywhere and have to get the needle out and patch her up and wait for it to cool down and stuff like that. But
what do you do different?
Now I sort of ride like a trials rider, and it's a lot of throttle and clutch and just off idle. It's all just little pops off idle and little dabs and try and make it all fluent. And it's like riding the mud a bit. Just try and make it fluent, get around the first lap, and then just try and get around fast and
fluent. It's not about full gas, it's about throttle control.
Sometimes you got to turn the gas on. I do. I'm on a small bore engine, but
what is it? This one?
300 Cephar Sherco. So I have to rev it her a little bit, but she's beautiful. She's really fast, and I love it.
Cool. What modifications have you been into the bike, Chris? What are you doing?
It's a factory model, so basically it's...
Oh, yeah, okay.
So basically it's just got an Akrapovic exhaust and a little bit beefier suspension.
Beefier, as in firmer or bigger?
It's a little bit firmer.
It is a little bit firmer. Yeah. Don't you like to plushen it up a bit? You want to soften it up? You ride fairly hard, eh?
I get on it and think it's fairly soft, but then Scott gets on it and he's like, I can't ride that, it's way too stiff.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I would
I
take
don't know.
the units out. I'd take the forks out and put my XRs in 51s, and that'd suit me.
I actually like it.
We ride at a different pace, that's why.
Yeah, I actually like it really, really soft in the initial part of the shock in the suspension travel. Yeah. But then if I hit something really hard, I like it to be really firm and just go whack.
Okay.
And let me and the body do the rest.
So you want the best of both worlds, really. You're not fussy. You just
and that's pretty common, like that setup, real soft on the little stuff, and then for the harder hits.
Is it W? It is. It's WP.
It's WP. Yeah.
Fantastic. What have you done? Waterproofing?
Basically, we just sort of taped up the front and the sides of the airbox to stop the water coming in the side and the front. Yeah. The rest of it I leave open. The top I leave open. Everything I leave open. I just got some mud covers on my pegs and some nice clear handguards, and just to keep the water and the excess mud off my hands, and try and keep the gloves clean as long as possible.
We've seen this done once or twice before, but you did it last year, and I think everybody in the running paddock is doing it this year.
Yeah,
great big handguards.
I set the trend. That's for sure.
I think so.
It's quite common. You'll see all the European guys do it in the snow and in the muddy events. They put the big guards on, and in America the big muddy races. And
just keeps your hands cleaner longer.
It doesn't keep them spotlessly clean, but if you can keep the water off them for an extra hour or an extra 2 hours, it allows me to ride a bit quicker.
Foam grips.
Foam grips. Yep.
What's that all about?
Started using them last year. Just takes a bit of the fatigue out. Same thing, if they get wet, if they get muddy, you can still hang off them and grip onto them really good. So,
and tape on your levers, what's that about?
Tape on the levers, same principle, just to keep them grippy and so my fingers aren't slipping. And I've actually seen Daniel Milner do it. And
I like it. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, 3 or 4 years ago I seen Daniel Milner do it on an AIC bike, and I thought, I'm going to do that this week. And because they do, after you get to about 2-3 hours, they get a bit slippery and you're getting a bit tired, and
that just helps.
And you've got to get around the track, and there's a lot of big holes and a lot of riders in awkward spots, and you're trying to stay on the pace a bit, and keep it all smooth. And the last thing you want is to be slipping off the clutch and getting bogged, or having to lift your bike out from getting bogged right at the end.
It's just those little things.
Yeah, it's little 5%ers.
Cool. And what tyres are you running this year?
I got the new Gibsons. These aren't released yet, but they are really, really good, nice and soft. And
yes. Have you ridden these before?
Yeah, I raced on these last year. This is the same model, but they're just a slightly different batch.
Yeah.
And,
Okay.
yeah, really happy with them.
Softer, stickier.
A little bit softer in compound, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Superb. Thank you very much, Chris. I've got enough lies there, I reckon, to keep me going. All the best.